I'm gonna show you guys how I beat my face for a night out. This is the final look. Eye patches first always while you're doing your hair. Key to a good base is extremely moisturized and hydrated skin. So you're gonna go in with a thick moisturizer. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Since it's winter time, I'm looking a little pale. So I'm gonna go in with the Say Super Glowy Gel. And this one's in like the Sun Glow shade. And it gives you like, it makes you look tan. I swear every single time I use this, my friends are always like, you look really tan. Okay, I just took the beauty filter off so you can really get the full effect. I never use primer, but for a night out, it's a must. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and this one's like a bronze version, so we're gonna be extra bronze tonight, and this one has a little bit shimmery. My base, we're starting with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and this is like a skin tint. It'll just make your skin nice and glowy. And then we're gonna mix it in with a little bit of this Makeup by Mario foundation. I'm not a foundation girl, so I put it on my hand. And then I use this buff brush, and I kind of just grab the product and I blend it into my skin like that, so it's not too like harsh, just because I like it to look as glowy and like not cakey as possible. For bronzer, I'm gonna use this Say Cream Bronzer. This shit literally melts into your skin, and I like to pack this on like all over my face, and it's gonna look kind of crazy at first, but we clean it up with concealer. It's my friend's birthday dinner tonight, and then I think we're gonna go out after. I'm still not sure if I want to go out because I went out last night and I'm still recovering. We're gonna take the Hourglass concealer, and I put this under my eyes here, under the nose, and this stuff is really pigmented, so I try not to do too much. And I like to blend with a brush first, so I'm using this Makeup by Mario brush just to kind of blend it out as much as I can, but not fully. I take the excess of the concealer on the brush and I put it on my forehead, like my T-zone, and then down here a little bit too. Now we're gonna patch everything in with a beauty blender. We're gonna use a few different blushes. This one I feel like is so slept on. It's the Nude Sticks blush, and this one's in the shade Cherry Blossom Babe. And this stuff is just so creamy and beautiful. I apply it with a brush and I don't put it directly on my skin, and it just melts so perfectly. I'm using the Kosas loose powder in this like pinky shade, and I don't like bake. I kind of press it in just under my eyes, kind of I guess where I put the concealer and where I know I'll get shiny throughout the night. And so a little bit on my T-zone here too, under the nose for sure. Taking this Hoola bronzer, this shit is literally ancient and it's massive, but I kind of put this all over my face. I like to be bronzed, if you can't tell by now. Just kind of where I put the cream bronzer and just a little bit on my nose. I love this Charlotte Tilbury blush wand so much, but I actually hate this applicator so bad. I feel like I should go out even though I don't really feel like it because I'm a young hoe and I'm also easily convinced. Did my brows off camera, now we're gonna do eyes. All I do is I put this Hoola bronzer kind of just all over my eyelid. I don't really go very precise with it because I'm not very good at doing eyeshadow. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this one. It's like a little bit of a darker brown. And I'm just gonna put it kind of in the corner like this and blend it in. Okay, I'm gonna use this Dior highlighter palette, and I'm grabbing the gold shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna put it right on my lid like that. Eyeliner time. I'm gonna use this Victoria Beckham eye pencil. We're gonna add highlighter on the tip of my nose and on the bridge. I don't really like putting any on my cheeks. I'm gonna do my lips now. I'm using the Makeup by Mario lip pencil in the shade Toasty. This is Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. Makeup by Mario gloss in the shade Bear. Okay guys, setting spray. I'm using the One Size setting spray. Gotta pack that shit on. Now we're gonna melt everything in with the Rhode Mist. This is their glazing mist. Ow. Here is a close-up. I'm gonna take the hair down now. All right, this is my hair down. It still needs to like relax a little bit, but Bye, guys.
I will die on this hill. The number one friendship red flag to look out for is insecurity. Because they're deeply insecure in themselves, they will project their unhappiness onto you and sabotage aspects of your life. You know what they say, misery enjoys company. If somebody is deeply insecure, they think the whole world is focused on them. I was friends with this girl who was so insecure, she genuinely believed that all eyes were on her and that every single person was judging her. If we got invited out somewhere, I couldn't just enjoy my time. I had to be counseling her through every single little interaction she had. And we would usually just end up leaving early or just not go altogether because she was just in her own head the whole entire time. I wasn't getting to have any fun and I was having to spend my spare time picking up her self-esteem. But the biggest reason to stay away from an insecure friend is because they will try to bring you down with them. Whatever qualities they hate in themselves, they will try to apply to you. Another friend I had, she was very overtly insecure, but I thought it was an internal hatred, so I wasn't too worried about it like coming around to bite me. In 2 years of friendship, we had never gotten into any sort of fight or disagreement over anything. But literally the second we had a conflict, she went absolutely off on me. She was like calling me a vile, self-centered person and then just started naming all these qualities that she hated about me. I noticed that the qualities she was naming sounded really awfully familiar. It was all the things that she felt insecure about and that she hated in herself. Except now she was projecting those qualities onto me. It was an insane overreaction to the situation we were in. But that's what a deeply insecure person will do. They have this inner hatred. And when you have that much hatred in your heart, it's not just limited to yourself. And when something doesn't go their way or when something threatens them, they're going to release all that hatred onto you. The last reason I would run the opposite direction from an insecure friend is because they compare everything you do to themselves. Quite literally, they view you as their competition. And because of that, they will never let you have a win for your accomplishments in your life. So I took this one class in university and this girl asked me like what my final mark was. And I was like, oh yeah, I got an 85 in the class. And this girl just goes, yeah, that prof grade's like really easy, right? And I was like, no, like I worked hard, don't undermine me. And she was all like, I had her as a prof last year and I got a 90 in the class and I put in like no effort. But I think she's like really liked me. That girl was trying to make something as simple as a university class a competition. And I think that's because she is insecure in herself. Because a secure person doesn't feel the need to go around and ask everyone else what their mark is. She was doing that 100% because she wanted to make me feel worse than myself so that it would uplift her. That girl was more an acquaintance. I didn't let her become my friend. If you're gonna make everything a competition, I don't want to have you around me. Okay, that's all I have for today.
Bye, and I see a girl with a flat ass wig, immediately I think bald. She must be bald. And I immediately go to their page to really check it out and they be bald! They be bald! Stop being fooled by these people telling you this how you get a flat install. You're bald! I tried to clean my makeup brushes last night and look at this. Does this look clean to you? The tops of these brushes are supposed to be white. Don't piss me off. Speaking of wigs and installs, I'm done with Wigmas, y'all. Y'all don't fuck with it. And that's cool. That's okay. I get it. I'll leave it alone. All right. We're going to get back to the chit-chatting and the makeup because that's what y'all like to see. And I'm not mad at that. Sometimes I just don't be having nothing to say. But today I'm here to talk. I feel really bad for people who are naturally stinky. Because it's something you can't get over somebody that stink. You can be nice, you can be kind, you can be pretty, but you stink. I can't be around you. Every time I come around you, you're assaulting me with your smell. I feel like I said this before, but growing up, I was like really good friends with this girl and she always smelled like lunch meat. Like when she would sweat, she just smelled like lunch meat, but she was cool. So I tried to get past it. But like at a certain point, it was just kind of like, ooh, girl. Ooh, wee. Growing up, when I would come to my mom with problems like that, she would be like, well, just make it fun. You could go, hey, everybody, let's go brush our teeth. Hey, everybody, let's go put deodorant on. I said, Mom, I think I would really suck as a therapist, not because I'm bad at giving advice. I'm actually really good at giving advice, but when people don't take my advice, I actually get very infuriated and upset and mad. Like, girl, what? You're being stupid right now. Why are you being stupid? But you can't say that to people. That doesn't make people feel good. Like, ooh, girl, you did what? And he said what to you? And you didn't pop him in his mouth? I don't believe in domestic violence. I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't think you should hit people. I don't believe in violence. Don't do that, y'all. But, like, that's why I can't be a therapist. Because I would give my literal personal opinion, and you're not supposed to do that. But, like, I'm telling you the methods, bro. I like to be petty, too. Like, they fucking with you, fuck with them back. Hello? You want to play games? We can play games. I'm good at games. I love games, and I love to win. I I can't front, I want you bad as you want me to. Can't front, really want you bad as you want me to. Y'all, this lady spoke a prophecy over me yesterday, and then today it came true. Like, okay, God, hey, Bookie. Some people really got the direct line. When people got powerful prayers and they prayers really becoming true, I'd be like, yes, God, but also, are you a witch? Are you a witch? You're a witch, aren't you? Witch! I question everything, and I'm never overly confident about anything, and I think that's what makes me good at stuff. So when people are like overly confident, especially when it comes to driving, I don't trust them. Because that means you trust yourself so much that you're gonna be reckless because you trust that you can just figure this shit out. But what if you can't? The biggest gamble on the road is not you, but other people around you. You don't know how other people are gonna act on the road. That's the first thing my dad told me when I started driving. Hosted We Listen and We Don't Judge on my spam. And why I get 20,000 likes? Listen, y'all wasn't supposed to see me being goofy for real. Yes, I am a yapper, but I hate when people are long-winded, bro. Get to the point, and then talk about something else. And if you tell me you need me to go and turn the light switch off, you don't need to explain to me. You gotta take 15 steps, and then look to your right, and then look to your left, and then look at the switch, touch the switch, flick it. That's too much. This whole time I've been doing Wigmas, nothing was coming out how I wanted it to come out, and it was pissing me off. And now that I see that nobody was fucking with it anyway, kind of glad that I got that off my shoulder. If y'all really want me to continue doing Wigmas, can I get some ideas? What do y'all want to see? What do y'all need help on? Help a sister out. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. You feel me? I hate listening to new music, but I have one person who I would trust to make me a playlist that I had to listen to for the rest of my life. I trust her with my music life, and I love music. People be sending me music, and I'd be like, I don't really want to listen to it because I just don't like listening to new music. If that one person sends me a playlist, I will listen to the playlist in full. I literally did that yesterday. It wasn't a long playlist. It was like 3 hours. Listened to the whole thing, added almost every song. Trust her. There's still no Christmas tree up in my house. It is up to me to put the Christmas tree up, and I honestly just don't want to do it, but I love Christmas, and it's coming. It's coming, and we still don't have a tree up. I'm gonna put the tree up today, hopefully. And I will show y'all the tree after I put it up. And I think I got it decorated by myself too. Like, these niggas not in the Christmas spirit. Hello? Today was like the first time in a while where I didn't have to wake up early. Why I wake up at 7 a.m.? I was supposed to sleep till at least 9:30. Come on. Crazy part is, I literally went to sleep before 9. Honestly, I like it better when my brushes are dirty, because they just be too soft and loosey-goosey when they clean. Does that make me a dirty bitch? I guess so. Do I care? No, not really. I like them nasty. This is my song, y'all.
On them fingers, I promise you, girl, I don't miss. Squeeze on that ass while I rub on your.
That shit, yes, I want that shit. If you fucking with me, then you fuck it up.
I know some little booty, some nasty.
The ass, Kevin Gates.
Know what I like? I like them nasty.
How you like them?
I like them nasty.
Like them how? Like them what?
Shit, 2 Hellcats and a demon that's nasty. Old school is called it.
I'm not done with my makeup, y'all. I'm ready to take my hair out. That video will be posted right after this. Or before. Who knows? Who cares? See you later. Bye.
I feel like it's a canon event to, at some point in your life, have one of those friends that, like, doesn't like you having other friends. They get mad if they find out you hung out with somebody else other than them, and, like, get upset if they're not invited to every single function you're at. Literally, the rules are always one way. Like, they can have as many friends as they want and, you know, hang out with other people besides you all the time, but the second you do it, it's like the end of the world, and how dare you? How dare you hang out with somebody else? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I've never felt like left out from not being invited to something, but I have an understanding that just because I'm like friends or best friends with someone doesn't mean that I need to be invited to every single thing they do, and they're allowed to hang out with other people that aren't me. Crazy concept. But I was unfortunate enough to have one of these friends my senior year of high school, and it was actually awful because it wasn't just like the two of us were best friends and she got mad when I hung out with other people. We were in like a trio of 3 people, and essentially what would happen is she'd take turns like hanging out with us individually. Like, she'd just hang out with me and then just hang out with the other girl like all the time. And then randomly, you know, like on the weekends or something, all 3 of us would hang out together. But we literally were not allowed to hang out without her. Like, It was basically an unspoken rule, even though me and the other girl were like really close. One day, the girl who hung out with us both individually was out of town, and me and my other friend were both bored. So she's like, hey, do you want to like go get a drink and go shop? And I'm like, yeah, sounds great to me. We hang out and everything. And then all of a sudden, this friend that literally is like always on her phone and always like messaging us, doesn't message us for like 3 days. She then texts us a few days after ignoring us and lets us know that she's mad at us. And we're like, what did we do? Why are you mad? And she told us she was mad because we hung out without her. You're literally not even in the state right now. Like, how do you expect me to hang out with you if you're on vacation? You're literally nowhere near us. You're like 15 hours away. She basically just said that we shouldn't make plans without her. And me and my other friend were both just like, you hang out with us individually all the time. Like, and the one time we hang out without you, it's a problem. We just kind of ignore it and move on. And we're like, it's not that big of a deal. And like a couple weeks later, the third girl who I never got to hang out with texts like the group chat with all three of us, and she's like, oh, do you guys want to go do this? The other girl said, oh, I already have plans with my other friend. And we're like, oh, okay, that's fine. So me and girl number 3 decide we're gonna go do these plans together since girl number 2 said she can't. And yet again, girl number 2 gets pissed off that she wasn't included. You were literally invited. You said you're not going because you have plans with somebody else. Notice how when you said you had plans with another friend, we didn't get mad. We said, oh, okay, sounds good. But yeah, she got mad at us again and again gave us the silent treatment for a couple days and then told us how mad she was. And, you know, since this had happened multiple times now, me and friend number 3, we're just done with it. We're like, literally, we're allowed to hang out with who we want to hang out with. You can't control our schedules. At that point, the 2 of us were kind of done with her, but like we had been friends for so long, so it was one of those situations where it's like kind of hard to like completely let go. We would still like try to invite her to stuff all the time because we just felt bad like completely cutting her off. So one day, me and girl number 3 are talking, and girl number 3 is like, oh, I kind of want to get my nails done. And I'm like, you know what, me too. So we're like, we should definitely invite girl number 2 because like I think she would probably also want to get her nails done with us. Girl number 3 texts and is like, hey, I'm wanting to get my nails done. Like, do you guys want to come with me? And girl number 2 is like, oh yeah, like I want to get my nails done too. That sounds so fun. So girl number 3 is like, okay, meet up at this nail salon at this time, blah, blah, blah. We'll all go together. Me and girl number 2 both respond and agree that that sounds like a good plan. But the time starts, you know, approaching for us to meet at the nail salon. And me and friend number 3 get there, but friend number 2 is nowhere to be seen. Start like spam texting and calling her like, hey girl, like it's gonna start getting really busy soon. Like you should try and get here quick. I'm not even exaggerating when I say I texted her at least 200 times and called her probably like 50. And so I go into Snapchat and I'm sending her chats like, hey girl, like, are you coming? Like, are you on the way? You were supposed to be here 30 minutes ago. And I see that she's active, but she's not responding to anything I sent. So when I see that, I'm like, you know, it's literally not my responsibility to make sure you get here when you committed to this. So I don't care. So I stopped texting her because that's not my fault. You're literally choosing to not respond to me. She finally texts back like 2 hours later. Our nails were literally like getting wrapped up. Like they were putting the top coats on and like about to send us on our way. And she's like, okay, I'm coming now. I said, oh, our nails are actually both almost done. Like mine will already be done by then, but I'll just like stay here and like we can just sit and chit chat while you're getting yours done. And she literally was like, oh, so you got your nails done without me? Well, yes. We all agreed to this time and you didn't show up. Like you're acting like you weren't invited, but I have the text showing that you were. You just tried to turn it into this whole thing of like, we didn't include her. I'm like, the funny thing is you literally were included and agreed to the plans and then didn't show up. So whose problem is that? Not mine. I can tell you that now. And this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like after this, me and the other girl never invited her to anything again because I'm like, I'm not going to try to make plans with you, have you agree to them, and then you not show up and try to make it seem like I am bullying you. Don't get why people act like this. Like, why are you allowed to have 7,000 friends and hang out with all of them, but none of them are allowed to have other friends? I don't know.